Welcome! You've stumbled upon day 5 of our relationship series. Now, here's a little secret. If you're in a relationship where arguments have never cropped up, well, you're either fibbing or you're in love with a robot. Today, we're diving into a topic that makes many of us squirm, but is absolutely essential to grasp: the art of having healthy arguments. Because let's face it, it's not the battles that destroy relationships, it's how we choose to fight them. Let's shatter a common misconception here. Arguing doesn't mean your relationship is on the rocks. Ironically, couples who never engage in a dispute often have deeper issues brewing underneath. Silence isn't always golden. At times, it's just an indication that someone's suppressing their feelings, much like a soda can waiting to burst. The distinction between couples who go the distance and those who don't isn't about whether they argue or not, but rather how they argue. So here's the first rule: stick to the subject. If the argument begins with, "You didn't take out the trash," don't amplify it to, "This is just like that time in 2017 when you disregarded my birthday." Concentrate on the matter at hand. No dredging up past grievances, no summoning the specters of old disputes. Rule number 2, refrain from name-calling. Words carry weight. Labeling someone as lazy or worthless doesn't just inflict pain, it sows the seeds of resentment. Tackle the problem, not the person. Rule number 3, timing is crucial. Avoid launching into a heated debate when either of you is hungry, exhausted, or rushing to work. That's not communication, it's a disaster waiting to happen. Now let's discuss the unsung hero of relationships: listening. True listening isn't about marking time until you can speak. It involves quieting down, setting aside distractions, and genuinely tuning into what your partner is expressing. A handy tip: echo what you've heard. A straightforward, "So what you're telling me is," can make your partner feel genuinely heard. Allow me to share a personal anecdote. My friends Claire and Jake were notorious for their loud, explosive arguments. However, they adopted a strategy called the 20-minute pause. Whenever their disputes escalated, they would take a breather, calm down, and then resume their discussion in a composed manner. The result? Their fiery arguments transformed into civil conversations, and their bond? Stronger than ever. Another valuable rule: never let the sun go down on your anger. You don't have to resolve the issue immediately, but at least acknowledge each other before you retire for the night. A simple, "We're upset, but I love you and we'll work this out," can work miracles. And for goodness sake, stop trying to win arguments. This isn't a court of law, and there are no prizes up for grabs. The objective isn't to emerge victorious. It's to comprehend and find a resolution. Now, here are some practical tips for healthier disputes. Employ I statements instead of you statements. "I feel hurt when" differs vastly from "you always make me." Maintain a calm tone. Loudness doesn't equate to authority. Concentrate on solutions. Don't merely highlight the problem. Discuss possible remedies. Here's your task for today. Reflect on your last disagreement. Did you lend an ear as much as you voiced your thoughts? Did you strive to understand or merely to be right? If you aspire to have healthier disputes, you must be open to altering your approach towards them. Tomorrow, we'll be exploring emotional availability, what it truly signifies, how to recognize it, and why courting someone who's emotionally unavailable is akin to trying to fill a leaky bucket. Until then, take care.